నీకు చెప్పినట్టే పనిచేస్తుంది మళ్ళీ.
Someone else sharing.
ఇవన్నీ చేసి
Hi guys, hi everyone. Yeah, let me introduce myself first. Myself Varun Yeluri, and I completed my graduation at Kalsilingam University. And now present I'm working as a data analyst, internet model and currently I'm working as a data analyst in model and company. And now I'm here to express some things of advanced topics in Power BI. These topics and all the things will be mostly useful for your interactivity, user-friendly reports, user-friendly interaction. How if you see if you go for any website, that website will be as a mostly focus on user-friendly. So the same thing when you develop any reports or dashboards, that reports and dashboards should be user friendly. So the same interactivity will be brings under these topics. Like we can create our themes, we can create our bookmarks. Bookmarks and selection pane works together is a very powerful topic in Power BI. Based on these two topics, we can mainly focus on the user interactivity. So suppose if you have in less space in your Power BI report, so we have more visuals, but all the visuals we need to place in the single pane. Then how? The space is very less. The ratio is 16 is to 9. The Power BI pane is ratio is 16 is to 9. But we have less page and we have more visuals. So then we introduce the topic called Power BI and bookmarks and selection pane. Based on these bookmarks and selection pane, we can overlay all the visuals in the single pane. When you click the user click that button, like if you keep one button there, when the user click that button, automatically it pops the visuals. So all the visuals will come under in single pane with the user interaction. So when the user clicks any button in the Power BI, it automatically pop-ups all the visuals. So today's I'll give the quick agenda. What we can cover today's topic is mainly we create one Power BI theme from scratch. That means how many of you? Quick question that how many of you completed the Power BI here? You completed Power BI. You guys?
No, yeah, currently
You are currently in Power BI. You not yet started?
some few.
Or out of oh sorry okay, for everyone it will be an easy topic. It is it's a tool based. First thing you should in the tool based, the first important rule is we need to practice more. That means the all the options will be we need to write, we don't want to write any code for this, just is an our tool based now. So we need to practice more. There will be a lot of options if you go for any institute or any YouTube video, or there will be more practices. So that means we don't you need to take some sample data, we need to create all the things, we need to cover the all the options, we need to explore all the options. So then only we can easily know, okay, someone else say that I have only see some, if you go for any other company, that all the report will be in the single page. So then I asked I have more visuals, I have more than 10 or 20 visuals, how can I keep in one single pane? Yes. Yes. I have, when suppose if you have only 16 is to paint, that means the ratio is like this. So then I have more than 10, 20 visuals. So all the visuals I can't keep in a single paint. So then I introduce the topic and the Power BI, it's a bookmarks and selection paint. By using this, we can overlay all the visuals from front and back. When the user click any button, any visualization button, it automatically pop ups that visual. So we can easily improve that our interactivity and all the user friendly reports. So these the topics I'll cover today. Power BI themes. How can we create the Power BI themes? How can we dynamically introduce our measures? Suppose if you, how the colors can I mean, we can include our colors in the measures only instead of manual entering the measures. So we can automatically when the values changes, it automatically changes the color based on that value. So I'll say that how can we include that colors in measures, and next thing uh, how can we do that bookmarks and selection pane and all the things. I'll cover this, and the new topic called Power BI introduce the new card. I mean new card. I'll show that how can we use that new card too. And let from starting the topic of Power BI themes, the creating the custom theme from scratch. First, we'll see how can we apply a theme for the Power BI. How to apply a theme for dashboard or any report. First step is we need to go for your view tab in the Power BI. The top ribbon we call see that view tab. We need to go for view tab. You can see their view tab here. And after view tab, at the bottom we have that option called browse for themes. When you click that browse for themes, it automatically pop-ups your file manager. So after the clicking your file manager, we need to place that wherever we saved that JSON file, we need to click the JSON file and apply. It automatically applies your theme. And how I need to write a code for the JSON themes. I'll see that. Customize your own color for your report. Suppose this is my thing. But the first thing is we need to write a flower bracket, and after thing we need to include all our things, all our requirements in this. So first, don't hesitate means, I mean, don't worry about this. I mean, the interviewer doesn't ask about your team code. Okay, first thing, I mean, this is the JSON format. First thing, this is a new coding language, JSON format. So I mean, don't worry that, I mean, user or any interviewer doesn't ask about your write a code for your Power BI thing. For just instead of manual things, we are just automating using this JSON files. Instead of we need to go for that Power BI report and changing all the colors, just we write these 3 lines of code. The name we create my theme, and the data colors I given 3 colors, 3 hexa codes. It automatically changes all your colors in your Power BI. So instead of going to for every visual and changing all the colors, that it is the time waste. By writing 3 lines of code, all the colors will be changed automatically. That's the main important in the Power BI theme. See, first we need to include that flower brackets. In the flower brackets, we need to write all the things. So on the first, we need to include our name. What's our name is point. My name is my theme. I included my theme. And the data colors. The data colors, I'm not including one color in the. I mean, for entire report, I'm not including single color. For entire report, I'm including more 3 colors. So I given a list. In the list, I included all these 3 colors. So when I upload this, automatically the Power BI report changes into all these 3 colors. We'll see one example first. This is the JSON online editor. We can use this because the file will be extension is .json. So I'm using the JSON editor online. So I'm pasting this code here, my theme and the data colors are mentioned here. So I need to save this into my local. So save to disk. It automatically downloads our thing. Oh, not sharing. Right. ఇది స్క్రీన్ షేర్ అవుతుంది మొత్తం ఇది స్క్రీన్ మొత్తం షేర్ అవుతుంది పీపీటీ ఒకటి ఇక్కడ పీపీటీ ఒకటి వస్తుంది మీకు షేర్ అవుతుంది ఇది ఆన్లైన్ వస్తా పీపీటీ ఒకటి వస్తుంది
you're playing PPT. ఇందులోకి క్లోజ్ చేయాలి. ఇది క్లోజ్ చేయి. ఇట్లా ఇందులోకి వెళ్ళి అండ్ అండ్ ఇక్కడ నువ్వు ఇది యూజ్ చేయాలి. ఇది ఇది ఇచ్చే ఇది వస్తుంది. క్లోజ్ అయితే అండ్ వచ్చేసి వన్ వన్ వన్
You can see I'm using the JSON editor online. I'm copying this page. I mean, first I included my name, theme, and all my data colors into it. From here, we can click to save to disk. It automatically save into our disk. We can see our download here. So same thing. You need to go for Power BI first. 1 minute. We need to go for View tab, and down we have a browse for themes, right? You need to go for browse for themes. I downloaded a new document from the JSON editor. I need to upload here. It automatically change all the colors. No? You guys understood? This file is successfully added. Same thing for if you have the more visuals and the more like I mean, if you I have only these two visuals here. If you have more visuals for entire visuals, it automatically changes all the colors. Instead of doing go for here and manual purchase background and all the colors, instead of doing all the manual things, you can just automate using the 3 lines of code. If you have all more than 5 or 6 report, I mean 5 6 visuals for tapping each visual and choosing the color, all the things, it has most waste of time more than 10 minutes. Instead of this, we can easily, I'm just included just normal 3 colors. You can easily automate your own colors with your, if you go for online and you can easily find your hexa codes and choose that hexa code, copy that and place into one list, entire list, how many colors you need to include in your report, all the colors included into one list, it automatically changes all your colors. Instead of doing the manual thing, you can automate using this thing. So this is the mainly focus in the Power BI teams. And I am just only changing the colors. In future, we can also change your titles. For if he has a title, sum of sales by country, its font is different. I mean, I need to change that font too. I mean, for enter report, for if you go for any organization, there will be a specific format. If you guys will complete all the BTech, right? In BTech, at the last your documentation for final year project, all the documentation, how you guys will be given as some requirements that the line should be this weight and the title should be this font, all the things. So for if you go for any organization too, they will be having some requirements like font should be our this font, the font length should be this, size should be this, the colors you need to add only these, or they will give some requirement document. So based on that requirement document only, we need to add these colors or the fonts, or we need to include in this report. So when they give that, we can automatically create one theme here. Don't worry about the code, writing the code and all the things. I'll show how to automate your own theme by drag and drop. How can we create your own theme? I'll show how that too. But instead of if I show directly, I show that drag and drop. You want to concentrate on this. So that's why after this, I'll show how to automate your things. I mean, by drag and drop, you can automatically create your own thing. So then you can don't worry about how to write this code too. By there will be all the same how these visuals are there. Same visuals also included there. Just we need to tap that visual. How want you include? What the data colors you need to include? Automatically you need to select, and at the top we have the download option. When you download that, it automatically download your JSON file. Then you need to come here and go to view tab and again browse for themes. Just upload that file. It automatically changes entire colors. So on the next thing, see after completing the I enter this change it to this. See, and the same thing, I included more, before I included only three colors in my report. Now I included more than 10 colors in my report. So, and the name first we need to include what's the theme name, and next your data colors, and next your, if you want to include any background for this image, any background colors for these visuals, any foreground and table assignment. Foreground in the sense if other than headings. If you have any callout values other than headings, you can include as a foreground. And the table assignment means you can have here we can see that blue color lines, here also blue color lines, the blue color values, this will be considered as a table element. So we can include automatically, we can include here, it automatically changes into that. So same thing before I did, same I need to write the code for it. I need to upload in JSON editor, we need to write for code in JSON editor, and we need to download it, and we need to go for view tab, and then we need to upload that file. It automatically changes your colors. Before I have it gray shaded all the things, but I included these many colors, so it automatically changes into this. It randomly picks the colors. I mean, first I added this color. The first color will be chooses only this, not. It randomly chooses. If I included this and I have more colors. I mean, suppose if you have a pie chart. In pie chart, there will be a different parts in pie chart. These are the parts. This green, blue, these are green shaded. These are the parts. If you have 10 parts, it automatically includes 10 colors in it. If you have only 5 parts, it automatically includes only 5 colors in it. Every file it automatically includes your own colors based on the colors you given as input. Only these colors will be taken as input there. This is the main thing for mainly focus on these things. I mean, table ascent, all the colors. If you want to increase any values here, suppose I need to change this font, change this value. So how can I change that? I'll show you. See, in the mighty, I included all the data colors and the thing. And the next part is coming to is text class. Text class, we need to include all the text in it. I mean, all the text we have in the report, we need to include that all the text in text class only. Why? Because we need to include in text class these data colors. If you have any spelling mistakes in data colors, suppose I included data colors as a only color. I'm not included as a colors. Just I include as a color. When I upload this document in Power BI, it automatically shows error. Why? Because these data colors already included in your Power BI background. So what when the data colors is matched those two names, then only it includes the colors. If suppose any mistake in this, suppose if you have any data color, I mean I removed as data colors, I removed as only I keep it as data color. It automatically shows error. Why? Because it already included data colors in it. Just we are changing by using our JSON file. Okay, all the Power BI will be named as controlled with JSON. So by using the JSON, we named as a data colors. By we are overriding it. So when we uploaded this file, I'm just changing this color. That's it. I'm not changing any functionality of that. So that's why the same names we need to include in this. If we have any spelling mistakes, it automatically shows error. So next thing we need included all the text we need to include in a text class. And coming to text class, and again we need to write a flower bracket and all the things. We what the title? I need to change the title color. So title or the color or a color for all the 6 zeros means it's a black. Black, and the font face is Arial and font size is 22. So automatically I written this code and uploaded into JSON, Power BI, it automatically changes this color. See, it automatically changes the title 22 Arial. You can check the background verification. If you go for the tab this visual in your Power BI and go for title, it automatically includes this 22 Arial in it. Just we are changing the values, that's it, by using our JSON file. When you change any titles, it automatically create one JSON file. I mean, starting it create one JSON file. Just we are overriding the JSON file by using our own JSON file. That's it. We are not changing any functionality of Power BI. That's why we need to include the same names. Same names. That's why you need to include same names in the our JSON file. Then only itself it automatically changes your color. If have any spelling mistakes, it automatically shows error or throws error. You can see here. When you write our code in this, it automatically, if you have any error, it automatically shows down we have an error, like expected an error. So we can write your own code. If you have any errors, it automatically shows. If you have any colors included, we can see here. If you have color any included any colors, it automatically shows the basic color of here. So that's it. This is the entire thing. And next, the same thing, I'm changing the label color. We need to introduce label, and again choose, and we need to again introduce the flower brackets, and we need to include all the things, color, font face, font size, and all that. It automatically changes the values too. And the same thing, and for the title, callout value, for the card we have the callout value, callout size. So we need can include the font size. It automatically changes all the things. I'll show how to drag and drop. I would choose your own thing. Yes. This is the website Power BI tips. In this Power BI tips, it automatically shows your entire Power BI themes here. So just we need to go for any other chart. I mean, I want to apply the changes in pie chart. So I'll tap the pie chart, and here we have all the things what we can change here. So just we need to go for the background color. What I need to select the background color. I need to select the yellow. So then what the transparency, you need to reduce the any transparency. If I'll just do the transparency is 50. If you want to include any borders there, so I need to select what the border color. I'll choose border as green. What the radius? Radius is 2. And what the data colors we need to include in this. All the things we need to just drag and drop, and we need to select. After the select, we have here my theme and the save option. If you click save, it automatically saves your thing. And just log out here. That's why it's not showing. I'll show what they can see here. See, it has more than 170 lines. These the all the things is done here. So what are the things we need to select, and what are the things I need to include any colors or all the things. Just we need to select. We can add as a background image too. If you want to add any background image, just we need to keep a link there. I mean, go for Google, copy as a link. That should be as a public. It should not be as a private. The public URL we can easily access through this link. So I just added a data image. I just pasted the link here. It automatically shows all the things. When I uploaded this, I'll save and upload it into Power BI. It automatically changes all the things we have done here. Automatically reflects in your Power BI. So we can easily remove that all the manual process by using this. See, here it has more than 1500 lines there. A human can't write that all the things when so the user or your interviewer doesn't ask about your write a code for your team. That's why I'm just not concentrating how to write the code. That's why I'm just showing the how to write the code for the basic one, and next I'm concentrating how to drag and drop your theme. So we can easily by using the drag and drop, I done this. It's more than 1500 lines. So when I upload this, it automatically changes all the whatever the things I included in this theme. It automatically changes all the things. We can remove all your manual process. Understood? Yeah. The next topic is bookmarks. This is the most useful topic and powerful topic in the Power BI. By using these bookmarks, we can easily, before I said the report pane has very less space, but we need to include more. But when we're using both the bookmarks and selection pane, we can use whatever the things you need. Can as say build a Power BI report as your website too by using all the page navigation, keeping buttons and giving action to it, and pop ups, all the things at the menu button, all the things we can do by using these bookmarks and selection pane. Okay, what are the things we can do? But the bookmarks in the sense, what the bookmark? If you are already, you guys know the what's mean of bookmarks. In Google, we will bookmark the tab. What's the bookmark the tab? Whenever they click that bookmark, it automatically redirects into the whole link. So same thing will be done here. If you done any, if you have any report and have a slices on all the things. I mean the slicer for this side I have slices and visuals and all the things. I click this visual as a country Germany, and all the things will be changed into values will be changed into Germany, and all the values will be changed into Germany. But when you use this bookmark and save this bookmark into as this thing, we can use as then as a button. We click that one button, give action as a bookmark. Whenever we click that bookmark, it automatically comes into Germany again. If we have reset all the things, if you go for any not the Germany, and if you go for United States, and the but when you click that button, it automatically comes into Germany. That we need to save in a bookmark. It captures the current page. What are the current actions we are done? All the things will be captured into that bookmark. So that we need to update. What are the done? What are the action we done? That we need to update in that bookmark. Whenever you click that bookmark, it automatically captures the current page, and automatically it shows the what you are the saved into that page. It automatically reflects you again. Okay. What are things we need to? What's the bookmark in your Power BI? Bookmark in Power BI is a feature that lets you capture the current state of your report page. Whatever the actions you are doing in current state, it automatically saves into that bookmark. Okay, understood? We can include that filters, visual, slicer settings, sorting, drill down options. If you want to drill down, you guys completed Power BI, you know option that drill down, drill up, drill through, all the things. So instead of clicking the drill down, we can click first we need to click the drill down and make it capture that page and save it into bookmark and keep as a button there. That would be user friendly. So when I want to, if you suppose if you have says example sales, so if you are the sales is current page is year wise sales analysis. No, I don't want year wise sales analysis. I want quarter wise sales analysis. I want month wise, month wise analysis. I want day wise analysis. So when you give that hierarchy, the date hierarchy will be as a year, quarter. That's right. Year, quarter, next month. Month, month next
They
day. All the will be in say hierarchy. Whenever we drill down all the things, it automatically considered into the step by step process. So when you capture the current state and click give an action as a bookmark, so it automatically when the user click that bookmark and name it as a book that button name as month wise, the user come and check that okay, this is the month wise analysis. When the user click that button, it automatically changes into month. Instead of going and clicking that drill down and drill option, when we user click this button, that will be user friendly, right? So that's why we use that bookmarks and selection pane here. So the bookmarks captures the current state of page, and the selection will be overlay the visuals. That means if you keep the visual one here, and with visual 2 that background after the visual 2, and after this visual 3, we need to overlay all the visuals and we capture this into a bookmark. Whenever the user click that bookmarks, it automatically overlay your visuals. That means that first we need to keep 1, 2, and of the 3, it automatically shows the first thing into first one bookmark 1. We need to update all the things based on our requirement. These all the things that bookmarks and selection pane will be as a more interactive. That means we can easily, by using this bookmarks and selection pane, we can easily, our report will be changed into a website, right? That's why we use this Power BI bookmarks and selection pane. And coming to the selection pane, the selection pane helps you manage the visibility and layering of visuals on a report page. before I say that overlaying the visuals. I have less space, but I have include more visuals. Then by using this bookmarks and selection pane, we can easily overlay your visuals. And whenever we click that buttons, it automatically pop-ups your visual. I'll show that practical things, all the things here. We can easily understand us. Okay. How this bookmarks and selection works together. They become very powerful when you use it two together. That the bookmarks will store as a current page, what are the current actions we have done, that capture all the things, and the selection pane hide the visuals. That means we need to show that visuals, we can show that, or we need to hide that, we can hide that. So this capture and this hiding, all the things will be comes together. We can improve our user interactivity and all the things that. So that's why this bookmarks and selection pane will be trans your Power BI report into your website. So, but the report, when the report shows that the user interactivity and all the things, we can see, okay, it's a beautiful report. We can easily say that. So that's why we are saying that the advanced topic, this Power BI selection on the Power BI, with the mostly is a tool-based thing. So we need to practice more. We need to know where that option is present. If suddenly, if it comes to me and say the change is background color, I'll see that first, and I'll go for. I know if I practice more, I can easily go there and I can easily change the background color. If don't practice the first, we'll think the where is that background color? Where can I change this background color? And then we'll explore all the things when where the background color we can change. Then you will change, and the total time will be waste. So the tool based things we need to practice more first. So we need to explore all the options. What did option do? What did option do? Everything, every option we need to try. So then we can easily know by using this option. Okay, I done this done before. By using this option, we can overlay all the things. Okay, then by using these bookmarks and selection, we can turn our Power BI report into a website. So then we can easily know all the things here. If we doesn't explore any options there, we can don't know the how this option will be done. So that's why the tool based thing we need to more practice more the options. We need to explore more options. So I'll show that first how we can do. Suppose if see this. The above we have that the three options, three navigation buttons. That's the unit sold, sum of sales, sum of profit. But I have only one visual there. But when I control and click sum of sales, it automatically changes into sum of sales. When I click the sum of profit, it automatically changes to sum of profit. Instead of keeping all the visuals in one side, we can use these buttons, right? Buttons occupies very less space. For showing, I keep in all this adjusted all the thing. But if you keep seeing three buttons and overlay all these three visuals, we can reduce our report pane size, right? We can include more reports, right? More visuals, right? So that's why we included these Power BI bookmarks and selection pane. How we need to hide the things, how we can update into Power BI bookmarks, how can we add, how can we hide all the things, how can we overlay. I'll show now all the things now. See, when I click this, it automatically changes all the visuals. All the visuals are in a single pane. But when I click the button only, it automatically pop-ups the visual. So I'll show here. First, we need to create visuals first. I'll pop up here pie chart, country as a legend, and sales. All these things can done as sample data. You can easily explore. I'm keeping here sum of sales. Give me a minute. So Yes. First, we'll try all the visuals. So I added the three visuals first. We need to go for here. If you go for view, we have the bookmarks and selection pane. So we need to enable these two options first. So we need to rename for the better confusion. We don't have confusion. We need the rename all the things. The first thing is unit sold. The second thing is profit, sales. For these three things, I included three bookmarks. For each visual, I include three bookmarks. So I'll add three bookmarks here. So I'll I'll rename the every bookmark name. So first one is for unit sold. Okay. And second one is for profit. And third one is for sales. So I added selection and bookmark. I added three bookmarks. See first, when I click this sales, this bookmark selection pane and bookmarks is automatically selected. So when I selected this sales, I need to hide this unit source and profit. So here we have option, this I option, we will hide them. These two are hidden. And I'll come to sales and click, I will update. The option called update. I'll update it. Okay. Again, I'll unhide this. And again, I'll select profit and I'll select bookmark profit. When I selected this profit, I need to hide unit sold and sales. And again, I'll hide these two both and come here and I'll update it. Again, I'll unhide them. And when I selected unit sold in bookmarks, I need to hide profit and sales. I'll come here and I'll hide. Okay. Now, if you go for insert and you here have the button in the last option called navigator. We click navigator, we have page navigator and bookmark navigator. So I'll select the bookmark navigator. So it automatically shows all our bookmarks here. What the bookmarks I have? Unit sold, profit, sale. Okay. See, when I click the unit source, 1 minute, it automatically shows the unit source. When I click, you guys are understanding?
So we can use a DAX for the trees. We can use
Oh, no DAX. For you, we want to use JSON.
molecules.
JSON. In the JSON only, all the Power BI will work under JSON.
Communication, there is a different files also XLS.
No,
Like
dot JSON. The extension should be as a dot JSON. When you save that file, we need to automatically save into a JSON file. I show that the JSON online editor, right? When you open that and write the code for it, it automatically, if you want to save to disk, it automatically save as a dot JSON file.
What is the different between bookmark and quad? We are using also quad for changing the different visualization.
I didn't understand. Card?
That card, where we are using the card, right,
Hmm.
for changing the options.
Card. Where you use a card? For slice, if you keep the slicer and slicer, the slicer changes only values, right? It changes, doesn't change the visual, right? By using bookmarks and selection, we can change the visuals, overlay visuals. That's the thing. The slicer will only change the values in the visuals. If I keep the any slicer here, like I mean country as a slicer, when I click the Germany or something France in this, it automatically changes all the values into France. That the values will be changed by using slicer. By the bookmarks, we can overlay the slicers. By using these bookmarks and selection, we can change all the visuals. Okay, we can overlay the visuals. If you have, and now showing here, but I have only this space. I mean, so now I'm showing the full page for your understanding for all the people we need to visible. But I have only this space. Only this space. How can I include all the three visuals here? I can reduce the space and I can keep all the slides overlay and I'll keep as a buttons there. Instead of keeping three visible side by side, I can use these things, right? To reduce the space and it will improve our user interactivity. So that's why we use the bookmarks and selection. See, when I click the profit, it automatically shows the profit values. When I click the sales, it automatically shows the sales. But we need to, what we can say, we need to resize all the things. If we have a less space, we need to resize all the things, but we need to set in a profits place. But I have only this space. We need all the visuals come. Suppose I understood. Instead of keeping all those three visuals side by side, by using this three space, how much space I occupied before? So more space. By using this, it will be included as the more user interactivity and reduces the more space in your reach. We can include more visuals. The user can see, okay, how many units I can sold. I can user can click the button. It automatically sees, okay, this much items are sold by this in this country, and what the profit, what the sales, all the things we can see as a buttons. It looks like your website. When you go for your website, when you click the button, it automatically redirect you into the other page, or it redirect into any other place. If you have in the main menu option and goes to contact option. If you go click the contact button, it automatically comes near the contact button. So like that, we can reduce our space, we can improve our user interactivity. So like this, we uses this bookmarks and selection pane. Okay. And the same thing, see, I have a menu option here. If you use any website, there will be a menu options there. When I click the menu, what the things you can observe there? All the categories. All the categories are there in this website. We can easily see this. So same thing in this report, I added all the slicer into a menu option. Okay. When I click this, it automatically shows all the slices. Instead of